For fuck's sake, why am I so pale on camera? I am not this pale in real life, I promise you guys. So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm a little bit sick today, so bear with me, my voice is a bit weird. So I guess this is kind of like the Friday video, it's like the Friday chit chat I guess. I don't think I'll be putting up a Friday chit chat this week, so this is kind of it. Okay, so first of all, The Walking Dead trailer. Whew. And the Fear the Walking Dead trailer, that was so good too. So The Walking Dead trailer, there was a lot going on, there was so much going on. Like the trailer, I'm not going to do a trailer breakdown because it feels like everybody has done that, so I guess I just want to give a few of my opinions and stuff on it. I loved the extreme contrast within the trailer, that you had these really slow, drawn out scenes that felt like they just went on forever, and then you had these really fast, choppy scenes full of action and explosions and full of stuff to try and take in. Seriously, you need to watch that trailer like 5 or 6 times to even get half of the shit that happened. But a few things that stood out for me, as I guess they did for most people, would be Rick all naked in a box. I don't know what the fuck he was doing there. Chilling, I guess. Father Gabriel being seemingly taken captive by Negan. Out of all the people, Father Gabriel? That just seems really, like, strange. So I can't wait to see what happened in the lead up to that. We have Carol seemingly working with everybody. I mean, she did join the fight at the end of last season. But you see her around the original group, like you see her around Daryl and stuff. So it's kind of great to see her back in cahoots with the Alexandria group. We got our first real taste of Maggie as a proper leader, which is fucking great. I can't wait to see that next season. That's honestly probably one of the things I'm most excited for next season, is seeing how Maggie handles being leader of everything. Because I think she's well capable, and I just can't wait to see how she conducts herself and the group, I guess. And then of course there's the scene that everybody's talking about, that end scene where there's a time jump. Now, I've admitted blatantly many fucking times before, I am not up to date in the comics. I have read the comics to an extent, but I'm not up to date, so I have no fucking clue why Rick is looking like a 50 or 60-year-old man just chilling in the bed like he hasn't a care in the world, because, dude, you have many cares in the world. You have a Negan you have to deal with. You don't have time to grow old and lie down in the bed. Get up, please. But I feel like that scene was such a contrast to the scene in Days Gone By where you see Rick wake up in the hospital bed and it kind of takes off from there. I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Whew, alrighty. We're back recording. I can't remember what the last thing I said was. Oh, I can't rewind to watch the footage to see what I talked about because I'm recording. Okay, we'll just fucking roll with it. I think I was talking about the old Rick, the old man Rick. Yeah, but I don't read the comics, but I've heard there's like a time jump in the comics, so I'm guessing that's why Rick is suddenly old. But if they do a time jump, are they going to keep it consistent to the story? So are they going to do a time jump and then every episode from now on is going to be like in the future? Because that's going to be a lot of hair and makeup to do every day on set if they're trying to make everybody look older for every episode. Now, I was thinking it could be a dream sequence as well, kind of like the ending of the premiere of season 7 where Negan is talking to Rick and he's saying what could have been, that this is all that could have been, and you see all the group sitting around the table in the field having dinner. That's what their future could have been like, but it wasn't because it got fucked up. So maybe this is like another dream sequence, that in another life or some shit Rick could have grown old and been happy. I don't know. There's people saying it's him waking up from his coma as well. No, I don't see that. I don't see The Walking Dead pulling that stunt. Reaction video is another thing. I did a reaction video for the trailer. A lot of you guys have seen it somehow, which I don't really know how. You guys are fucking wizards. But as soon as I uploaded the video, it got copyright claimed and it got blocked. Pretty much everywhere that you can block a video, it got blocked. I don't know why. I mean, there's a load of other reaction videos that haven't been blocked, like for the trailer. I don't know. I guess I just was shit out of luck this one particular time. But there is a video up. Some people were saying that they can watch it, that they've seen it. Others are saying that it's not even appearing on my channel for them. I don't know. Every time I go into my channel, it's telling me the video isn't even there. It's not even showing up. But then if I get a comment on it, the video suddenly pops up and is there again. But then if I try and click on it, it's telling me it's blocked. I don't know. I'm not great with this fucking YouTube shit, you guys. But it was copyright claimed. I'm sorry. There was a lot of people yelling at me over on Twitter saying that they couldn't watch it. There's nothing I could do at all, which sucks. I wanted to upload it to Twitter so at least you guys could maybe watch it there. But, like, it has to be under a certain amount of time for it to be posted on Twitter, and it's like 5 or 6 minutes long. So that can't happen either. I did a reaction for Fear as well. The trailer for Fear looks so good. I am so ready for the second half of this fucking season. Honestly, if you guys have started Fear and you give up on it, give it a chance. This season has been so good. It's no Walking Dead. It is not gonna be. Nothing ever is gonna be on Walking Dead level. It's not. But as a standalone show, it is so strong and it's getting so fucking good. So maybe if you are looking for something to do, maybe try giving Fear a chance if you haven't seen it. If you have, try pick it up where you left off. Shut up, stomach. I'll feed you in a minute. I think that's all I wanted to talk about in regards to The Walking Dead and Fear. Something else that I just wanted to mention. A lot of you guys probably know already, but the lead singer for Linkin Park, Chester, passed away last week. It's always weird when you hear something like that happened. When you hear that some celebrity passed away, because people like that, they feel untouchable. They feel like people that are just always going to be there in the magazines or on the telly or on a music station or on tour or something. The whole situation surrounding it is just, it's heartbreaking. I'm not going to go too much into it because it's a very touchy subject for a lot of people, so I don't want to speak much on that. But I will say that if you're struggling with anything, if you are feeling down, if you are in a bad headspace, if you're not happy with where you are mentally, reach out to somebody. There's always somebody there. Most problems are temporary. Most problems you can find a fix for, you can find a solution for. There are people out there who care. There's hotlines and helplines all over the place. So even if you can't find somebody that you trust, you could ring and confide in a total stranger who isn't going to judge you, who doesn't know you. They've no idea who you are. They're just there to help you. So I just wanted to say that. Obviously, I'm not qualified in that, topic at all. But it's important to let people know that there is people out there. That there always is people out there that you can reach out to. Friends, family, like I said, the helplines. Moving away from that, I just wanted to talk about what they meant to me. Like so many other people, or like so many other kids my age, I grew up with Linkin Park. I didn't discover them in middle school or love them because they were angsty or anything like that. My mother has been a lifelong fan of the band. She has been a fan since Hybrid Theory, which is their first album. She actually saw them on tour. I don't know what the name of the tour was. I presume it was a Hybrid Theory tour because they were on tour with the album, promoting it. They only had one album, which means they played every song from that fucking album because they had nothing else to play. And she went and saw them live then. I think that was 2000 or 2001. They have been the only band for her since then, since she discovered them. That's it. They're her band. So because of that, I can't remember a time where their music wasn't on in the car, or when it wasn't on in the kitchen as she cooked dinner, or where it wasn't on just in the background of so many fucking memories that I have. I remember going to get Minutes to Midnight, the album, the day that it came out. I remember going down to the record store with my mom and waiting for them to open the doors so we could get the fucking album and get home and learn every word. I remember going to see them live in Dublin. She brought me to see them. She also got me in to meet them that day. She was part of the Linkin Park Underground, which is like the online fan club thing, I guess. At the time, they did these, it was like a raffle, and you could win free meet and greets. And they did it for every show. That's how my mother actually met them, around 7 or 8 times, I'd say. But that's how she did it. She won the raffle. Because you'd select what show you're going to, and then you'd click enter, and then your chances were whatever they were. But you'd select the show that you're going to, the one that you want to apply for a meet and greet for. So she did that for Dublin, and she ended up getting herself and my dad a meet and greet ticket. But at the time, I would have been 11 or 12, I think. Slightly younger. I actually have a picture that she took of me. It's a really shitty picture because there was no photos allowed in the signing area. But she got a picture of me standing in front of Brad, and I'll show you guys that. Please don't judge me. I was 12. But she got the meet and greet, and she got one for my dad. And when you turned up for check-in, you had to show your ID and pick up your wristbands to get into the meet and greet. Well, I decided that I had to meet them. I was like, Ma'am, I love them. They're like one of my favourite bands, Ma'am. You made them one of my favourite bands. I have to meet them. So she ended up giving me my dad's meet and greet, and she got me in to meet them. It was literally it was a tent out. It was in the RDS in Dublin, and the sit-in sign, it was called, was out the back of the stage. It was like a big tent. There was a table inside, and all of Linkin Park were just sitting at the table. You'd go up to them with whatever you were getting signed. I got a Hybrid Theory flag signed. You'd go up to them, put it on the table, and you'd get to shake hands and talk to all of them. And I remember I remember first seeing Chester thinking, Jesus, that is Chester Bennington. Just there. I shook hands with him, thanked him for coming to Ireland because, you know, nobody ever plays here, as I've said in the previous video. But it was just getting to see them live. They played Shadow of the Day. And as they played it, the sun was setting and the sky was pink and orange, and it had been raining a lot that day. And it was either Mike or Chester, I can't remember. But one of them said it stopped raining for the song. And it was one of those moments that it's stuck in your memory. Then there was the time we went to Madison Square Garden. We flew to New York to see them live. I think I was slightly older that time. I would have been 13 or 14, I think. Again, I've explained this story before in a video, but we got front row tickets accidentally. That's just such a confusing story, but we got front row tickets accidentally. And I remember in the end, we were front row at the side of the stage. There was a gap between the seating area and the stage. There was no like standing crowd, say. All the crowd were in front of the stage, and there was a little walkway between us and the stage. But it was like a drop down. In the end, for the part where Chester sings I Put My Trust in You, he came down and stood right in front of us and just sang up to all the people who were like seated. He was so close that if you leaned down you could have touched him. And again, it's one of the most insane memories I have of them. So they've just always been a part of my life. The music has always been there. Not even because I loved them, because I chose it, because they were like my middle school band. I grew up on them. I remember going to see the first Transformers movie in the cinema and waiting until the end of the movie until What I've Done was played, like when the credits were rolling, because they did that song for the movie. I remember sitting there waiting, thinking, oh, Mom's band is going to be on now. Seeing them live, meeting them. My fucking teddy bear, I have a teddy that I got when I was like, I'll get him for you just to show you. So I don't think I've ever shown him before. This is actually pretty personal. But he's kind of mangy looking, because I've had him... What year did I get him? It says it on his butt. Fuck me. Okay, so I got him in 2003. I'll try and get the camera to focus in on the label on his ass. But this is Chester. Yep, for real, his name is Chester. I remember I was out shopping with my mother, and I remember screaming bloody murder over something. I think I wanted like a doll. I can't remember the situation. I remember seeing Chester sitting on a little shelf. Now, he was Snow White at the time, and I thought he was the cutest bear ever. And I was like, Mom, if you get him for me, I promise I'll be good. I won't do anything. I'll be so good. I swear, just get me the bear, please. And she was like, you have so many teddy bears, you don't need another one. And I remember I was like, I need this bear, Mom. So she caved. She got me the bear, and I named him Chester, after Chester Bennington. And I've had him since 2003, and I cannot sleep at night time unless I have him in my bed. I remember school trips I went on, I brought him with me, for real. Every time I went to New York, I packed him in my suitcase because I can't sleep without him. Where's your butt, Chester? Show the camera your butt. I hope you can see, but somewhere over here I think it says 2003, which is the year we got him. So they've influenced me down to the stage that even as a kid I named my teddy bears after, you know, band members from Linkin Park. So I don't know, I wanted to share some of my happy memories that I have with you guys regarding the band, because they mean an awful lot to me, and I have mentioned it before. They mean a lot to me because of what they mean to my mother, I guess. A lot of people say celebrities, oh, they're just people. Yes, they are just people. Fucking duh, they're hardly aliens or like animals or some shit. But it's because they're just people that makes them so amazing. They're just human, but they have the ability to reach out and touch hundreds and thousands of people with a song or a movie or something they've fucking done. You know, in Linkin Park, they were the band that I think everyone has always been aware of. Even if you didn't listen to them, even if you didn't like them, you'd know their name. But people like that, particularly I find musicians, can inspire people so much that it's even hard to put it into words. I mean, I have my own experiences with bands, but, you know, for Linkin Park, for example, they were the reason my mom got on her first ever plane. She had never been abroad, she'd never been in an aeroplane in her life, ever, and she flew to England to see them live with my dad. She'd never been in a plane, but because she wanted to see them, she got the fucking tickets and went. And I think when it comes to mothers are the type of people that they almost deprive themselves of things so they can give to their kids or give to their family. That's the type of person my mother is. She'd always put, my family or me or my brother first. But Linkin Park were the one thing that she would allow herself to have. So if they were coming over here doing a tour, she would allow herself to go. She'd say, oh, well, they're my band, so I can go and not feel guilty about going, Or we could plan a whole trip to New York around the fact that we're going to see Linkin Park. She could try and disguise it and be like, oh, well, we could plan a holiday, which is what ended up happening. And the whole family went, but only me and my mother went to the concert. Dude, she loves them so fucking much. So I don't know, it's just weird. Reading that news is so unsettling. Like I said, you never expect people like that are going to leave. This has been such a downer. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to talk, get it out or something. I don't know. I know it's not the usual video that you guys are used to from me. But somebody that's impacted my life that much, hearing that they've passed, it's really tough to come to terms with. It really is. And yeah, I didn't know him. And yeah, he wasn't my friend or anything. But I had the absolute pleasure of meeting him. And I'd seen him live. And his voice is the soundtrack to most of my childhood memories. So, yeah, I guess I just wanted to talk about it and share some funny memories I had with you guys. I know that there's so much more that I've just forgotten to talk about regarding Linkin Park. Anywho, there's probably stuff I forgot to talk about regarding the Walking Dead trailer too, but fuck it, there you go. I'm not going to do a trailer breakdown because so many people have done that already that I don't want to bore you guys and put up another one. But I just mentioned a few things I liked in the trailer and whatnot. Anyway, you guys, that's it for today. This video has been so rambly, but I feel like you guys have gotten to know me now to the point where I can just ramble. I can just fucking ramble. And hopefully you listen, and if you don't, that's fine. Anyway, you guys, it is currently 2 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon as I'm recording this. I have no fucking clue when I'm going to upload it. Probably tonight. Maybe tonight. I have a week booked off work soon, so I'm going to be recording at least, a few videos that week. But yeah, I have a few cool Walking Dead videos that will be coming up soon for you guys. Maybe not this week, because I'm working quite a lot this week. I have a week off work soon that I'll be doing a few Walking Dead videos, and I'll be kind of staggering them over the course of a few weeks. I'll also be going to Dublin Comic Con, so I'll be doing a vlog on that. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. I hope you have a lovely week or weekend whenever you're seeing this, and I will talk to you all soon.